This is the LALAHOME self-cleaning litter box. This style is a little different than the typical litter boxes that I've reviewed, but in this video I want to show you exactly how you set this up, pros and cons, and just how a rake style automatic litter box works. This was gifted to me by the brand, but my opinions are my own. First, I'll show you how to set up the waste collection bin. This does come with a full roll of bags, which is really nice. So you simply take one of the bags, open it up, put it into this waste collection bin drawer here, and there is a snap here on the back. So you'll want to grab the edge of the bag and put it into there and snap it down, and then you'll put that other piece back on top, and it does snap on both sides to hold the bag safely in place. After you're done with the roll of waste bags, you can store it in this convenient little place here on the back. This is a pretty good size waste bin. It's probably in the medium size range compared to other litter boxes. So if you have multiple cats, be aware that you might have to dump it a little more frequently. So before you insert that waste bin back under the litter box, you'll want to pull out this litter tray and go ahead and fill it with about 7 pounds of litter. There is a max fill line, so that can be your guide for how much to use. Then you'll smooth it out and pop that litter bin back into place. At this point, put the top back onto the footstool and then go ahead and push that waste bin and footstool all the way in, making sure there's no gap here on the side. Then slide the litter catch mat into place under the litter box. The waste bin does come with this litter catch mat, which is great because as litter falls off of the cat's paws, it goes through these little holes, and then you can take this mat and you can dump it over the trash or over the litter bin in order to save the litter. Next, you'll want to add litter to the top of this litter box, and this may look a little confusing at this point because this is the only litter box I've ever seen with this feature, and I'll explain it better later in the video. Last thing is you plug the power cord into the back. At this point, you have the option of connecting the app to the litter box. You don't have to use the app, but it's really helpful if you do want to use it. So download the app and select the device you want to connect, and then you hold down this button for about 3 seconds. It'll ask if you want to connect, and then it will prompt you to put in your Wi-Fi password. After you're connected, this is what the app looks like. You can use it to track your cat's analytics, how many times he visited the box, how long he stayed, and then here you can also adjust various settings. You can run a manual clean, you can refill the litter, all kinds of stuff. I want to show you here what an actual cleaning cycle looks like. So the cat goes in, does his business, comes out, and after a certain amount of time, a couple of minutes maybe, you can actually set that in the app exactly what you want the wait time to be. This rake will begin to rotate down through the litter, as you can see, and any waste that's in the litter will be caught by the rake and scooped forward, and the rake will ultimately cause that waste to fall down into this hole into the waste collection bin. In comparison to traditional self-cleaning litter boxes that have a rotating drum, this rake style causes the waste to not smear as much inside that drum of the litter box, and also it helps prevent little pieces from breaking off the larger clump and being left behind in the litter, which just helps with overall odor management. After the cleaning cycle is done, this UV light will turn on, which helps with deodorizing and just helping it stay smelling fresh. After the cleaning cycle is done, the litter from the top will begin automatically pouring down into the litter bin to replace the litter that was used during the cleaning cycle. This also has an ambient light feature here, which you can turn on and off with the app. I love that it has safety sensors that can detect when the cat gets into the litter box during a cleaning cycle, and it will pause the rake and it will give you this little symbol on the display panel here. And after the cat exits, it will resume the cleaning cycle. If for any reason some waste gets left behind, it comes with this little scooping tool that you can manually scoop the waste into the waste bin. Overall, I think this is a great litter box. I think some of the pros are that it stays cleaner in the drum area because of the rake feature. Also, I love that it automatically refills the litter for you. Other self-cleaning litter boxes, when they run low on litter, will stop working usually, but that's what's great about this one because it's automatically refilling it. You can have a little bit more peace of mind, especially if you go on a trip or something like that. I also like that it's closed top and it's pretty discreet. When the cat goes in there to do his business, you're not just seeing it all on display. The foot pedestal and the litter catch mat are also great features that help keep the floor around the litter box clean and free of just having litter everywhere. It's also very simple to detach the rake and to simply wash it with soap and water and reattach it whenever you need to. I would say one of the drawbacks to this litter box is if you have a skittish cat, they may be a little hesitant to go into the closed top litter box, but there are ways to help encourage and acclimate acclimate your cat, especially using treats. Also, you may want to consider if you have a very large cat, whether this would be the best litter box. This litter box is recommended for cats up to about 20 pounds, and it is also recommended for homes that have 3 cats or less. Overall, I think this is a great litter box. I've enjoyed having it in my home, and my cat took to it right away. If you're in the market for an automatic litter box, I recommend giving this one a try.